The secret of orgasm. The causes of sexual frigidity. Not everyone can achieve orgasm. Human effort alone cannot achieve orgasm or cure sexual frigidity. Just changing your sexual partner cannot make you achieve orgasm. A woman who can feel orgasms is a person endowed with the gift of the heaven. Just changing your sexual orientation will not lead you to feel orgasm. A man who can achieve orgasms is a person with a heavenly gift. Below are the conditions applied in the invisible world that make you feel orgasm. In order for a woman to feel orgasm well, Wi-Ki, that is the guardian energy circulating on the outer layer of the body to protect the skin, must circulate on her vaginal mucosa vigorously and smoothly. If the circulation of Wi-Ki on this area of the body is weak, the vaginal mucosa will be easily damaged by external stimuli during sexual intercourse. In addition, a woman can feel orgasm well when the sensory receptors installed on the vaginal mucosa are activated enough to sense and transmit tactile stimuli to induce sexual excitement. The sensitivity of the sensory receptors installed on the vaginal mucosa must be at least 45% so that a woman can feel orgasm well. If the sensory receptors of the vaginal mucosa are activated by more than 55%, a woman may experience an intense orgasm to an extent that her partner can even notice it. The activity of sensory receptors on the vaginal mucosa is 65% for a woman who can achieve orgasm by herself. The vaginal mucosa has up to 5 layers of energy membranes that are invisible to the human eye. The outermost energy membrane, which is the thickest, prevents a woman from experiencing any sexual arousal, leading to sexual frigidity. More than 30% of women have this fifth energy membrane in their vaginal mucosa, so that they cannot feel orgasm at all. If a woman who had achieved orgasm well has been unable to feel orgasm from a certain time point in her life, it means that this fifth energy membrane has been additionally installed on her vaginal mucosa, which is called the energy ceiling of the vaginal mucosa. If a woman who has been unable to achieve orgasm begins to feel orgasm well all of a sudden, it means that energy seals of her vaginal mucosa have been removed by the heaven. The 5 layers of energy membranes can be removed from the vaginal mucosa by the heaven. The removal of the 5th energy membrane alone cannot make a woman achieve orgasm frequently, albeit not at the level of sexual frigidity. This is the case for 40% of women. Among the 5 vaginal energy membranes, the women who have the 5th and 4th energy membranes completely removed by the heaven can experience orgasm every once in a while, which is the case for 20% of women. On the other hand, for 10% of women, the third to fifth energy membranes have been removed from their vaginal mucosa by the heaven, and these women can achieve orgasm very easily. The meridian roots involved in orgasm are the Jokgodum liver meridian, Susoum heart meridian, and Joksoum kidney meridian roots. These three meridian roots contribute to a woman's orgasm differently. About 70% of the role of the meridian system is carried out by the Jokgodum liver meridian roots. 20% is done by the Susoum heart meridian roots, and 10% is accomplished by the Joksoum kidney meridian roots. The Jokgodum liver meridian roots works to supply ki energy and blood to the genital organs and activate the cortical area of the brain that causes sexual excitation. The Susoum heart meridian roots plays a role in delivering the information regarding the excited heart to the hypothalamic region in the brain, leading to the activation of the pituitary gland. The Joksoum kidney meridian root supplies energy to the genitals to keep them active. In addition, two types of meridian roots belonging to the 8th extraordinary or homeostatic meridian system are also involved in orgasm, called the penetrating vessel and the linking vessel. The energy for the functions of these two meridian roots is supplied from the root chakra, which is one of the reasons why the utilization rate of the root chakra is the most important factor in making a woman achieve orgasm. In terms of the contribution that the 8th extraordinary or homeostatic meridian system makes to orgasm, the role of the utilization rate of the root chakra accounts for 50% of the contribution. On the other hand, the contribution of the penetrating vessel is about 30%, and the role of the linking vessel contributes to orgasm by 20%. The utilization rate of the root chakra should be at least 32% so that a woman can feel orgasm well. The higher the utilization rate of the root chakra, the higher the sexual satisfaction. Also, when the penetrating vessel is activated, the supply of energy through this route to the genitals is increased, making it easier to achieve orgasm. In addition, the activation of the linking vessel can promote the activation of the functions of the prostate or the uterus related to sexual arousal, enabling the better achievement of orgasm. The mechanisms of the invisible world that act on orgasm are complex and varied. The heaven has controlled and managed female sexuality in various ways in the invisible world. In the age of Sunchon, the heaven has managed and controlled male sexuality indirectly by means of female sexuality in various ways in the invisible world. In the age of Huchon, in which The Creator dwells down on the earth. The heaven will manage and control female sexuality by employing male sexuality in various ways in the invisible world. As there is a need to clarify the mechanism of the invisible world that controls orgasm, I, Captain Udeka, leave this message as a record. November 30th in 2021, Udeka wrote.